You a bit around so you can visit the boat with us. You see we have some solar panel for the energy, very important, being renewable. The swim, and there is here Tai getting ready with the dinghy, will be the escort boat for Ben. Ben is starting from this beach, and you see that we already have a kayak going to the beach. So everyone, Ben including, and all the media are just here ready to get going. Hello everyone, hello Unit, hello Jean. So Tai, how do you feel today?
Excited, nervous, I don't know, mixed emotions, I can't really explain it. I don't know what to say.
What are you?
I'm still dealing with it, I'm still unpacking it, that was happening. I'm still like...
Hello Phil. So if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask. Tai is preparing the little boat that will guide Ben.
Disco dinghy.
Discoverer. And on Seeker we have Max, our medic. What are you doing, Max? Oh, Max is not here. He left. He's the one on the kayak. So it's you, our skipper. How are you, man?
You really didn't. No, taping.
Taping. What is that?
That's a pole.
So that's the pole that's gonna be used.
Pole.
It's gonna be used to guide Ben. So basically what you see, you have the pole here that we will attach to this dinghy, and on the pole you have different ribbons of different colors, and that's what Ben will use to swim, to be guided by the dinghy.
Hi.
We also have Maria at the helm. How are you, Maria?
Hello, good.
So she's our research assistant. She will be leading all the sampling during the trip. How are you feeling today?
Good.
Good luck, thanks. So Mary Parrot says good luck. Do you have something to say to Mary Parrot? She said good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck from Vermont. We have a lot of people coming. Queenie! The Queenie is here! So he's one of our cameramen. Can you tell us more about the setup for Nomadica to capture this adventure?
Well, we got awesome gear with us. Sorry. We got awesome gear with us, and we got some underwater gear. We got nice cameras, great lenses, audio gear.
How do you feel today?
Oh, I feel great. I've been looking forward to this day about 7 years.
Yeah, so just a reminder, in now 7 years that Ben is training to cross the Pacific Ocean. Lots of logistics, lots of different pieces that had to come together, and today is the day. After 7 years, finally Ben is going out. I will show you the beach right now here. So you can see people are starting to gather around Ben, and they will start the swim very, very soon. Basically what they are waiting for now is for Tai here to be ready with the pole and the streamline, and then drive to this beach and just guide Ben. So
7.5.
and we are watching obviously the depth, so to make sure that we don't hit any rocks here. If you have any question, guys, don't hesitate. I'm here for that. We can see Tai is coming back now. Look at him, he's so happy. Tai is coming back. So guys, what are we waiting for now? Ready for me to go on the dinghy? Let's go. Tai, come back. So Tai is coming back to the boat. Our boat is called Seeker. She is a 67-foot boat, and you can see that she's branded with the swim. Come on, Tai. Tai is a bit slow with his. I'm ready to go. So Ben is located just here in the beach. We are going to join him very, very soon. We will escort him with this boat, small dinghy called Discoverer. And you can see that we are on Seeker, our support boat. Ready to go, Tai?
Maybe Paul's
You have a skipper.
Are you gonna keep filming while you're on the boat?
Yeah. How do you feel today, Johan?
It's alright.
Yeah? Pretty good? So we have a question. How many hours each day will he swim, and how long will it take? So we think it's
I
gonna.
want to persuade him to swim like 20 hours a day.
Yeah,
Be much quicker.
yeah. The reality is
Mate,
he's gonna swim 8 hours a day, and it's very hard to say how long it will take. But probably between 6 to 8 months, depending on the currents. So Ben will be swimming from Choshi, Japan, to San Francisco, and at the same time we will do scientific samples. So we will collect data on plastic pollution, radioactivity. We will also record mammals ultrasounds to know more about who is living out there. And the idea here is to have you with us the whole way, to bring you in the middle of the ocean with a lot of other sessions like this live from the Pacific Ocean, but also with some amazing video that will be shot by our crew here. So we have Queenie, the cameraman number one in the business. And so now we have also Mark, our second cameraman.
How's
Hey,
it
how are
going?
you, man?
Doing great.
How do you feel today?
I feel amazing. We're about to head on this great journey. Watch Ben swim to San Francisco from Tokyo.
All right, let's get going. Ty, ready?
Ready?
Where do you want me to jump in? Just here, so I'm gonna give you the phone.
Oh, we still filming?
Yeah, we're still filming. It's non-stop live today.
Non-stop live.
Remember,
Yeah.
Ben is just here. So we're gonna join him with this boat and just drive all the way here and join Ben. So stay tuned. The swim is starting very, very soon. So Yoav is taking the line. And please don't make me fall in the water live
You're
on
the one holding the
Facebook.
phone.
That would be very embarrassing. You want to take the phone?
Okay.
Anyone? That's your turn, man.
Oh, my turn. Cool.
Hello, go.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, give me a chance. All right, now we go. Wait, how do I turn around? It's filming me. What do I do? Not very good at the internet. Should I just do this? Oh. Rotate your phone. All right, I'm still learning. I don't really want to film myself. Right, here we go, look. Till I figure out. Paulie! How do I change the screen? Yeah, so Paulie's gonna put the pole on now. This is the guiding pole for Ben. Alright, I can't do both. There you go. He wants to be on that side or the other side?
On the right side. About the wind.
Okay. Sorry? Yeah. Alright, Paulie.
All right.
You got the line to tie it on?
Yeah. So now we are. Oh, I missed the line to tie it on. Can we have the line, guys? So we are about to attach this streamline, and that will be the line that will guide Ben in the water. So on the line we have different markers, and these markers will allow Ben to follow the dinghy.
The student in the water is watching.
Yeah.
I brief you shortly about the Guinness World Record protocol.
Okay.
And
You know, you want to take on the live?
I'm sorry?
We need to take on the live.
Yeah.
remove the pole, you can get closer.
Yeah. This is for you. All right, we got it.
All right. Tie. Okay. Get one closer. And take the line again.
Can we have a line to tie the dinghy? Johan, can we have a line to tie the pole?
No, we have the pole. Well, I don't have it, so
line.
if you don't tell me.
I gotta hop on with y'all too.
Here, Logan, for a second about what about Guinness and stuff.
trust me, we're looking at all these notes, folks. He is going to swim the whole way. There are going to be a lot of sharks out there. We're going to encounter a lot of different things. Waves are going to get big. The currents are going to be going the opposite way. There's going to be a lot of things happening. All right, we're going to get my cameraman into this boat here real quick. Gino, hand me the camera. Get in that boat and then we'll give you these cameras. All right, here we go, folks. This is Gino, one of our cameramen. He's from New Orleans. He's getting in the boat.
Honey's little bag of snackies. Okay, wait for it. Stay holding. Alright, waiting.
Alright,
Let me get into this one first.
the camera.
All right, we got a cameraman on the boat. We got cameras. And then I'm going to pass off the live video.
Yeah, alright.
There he is, the Greenie on board, cameraman.
Alright.
Ready now?
We're ready to go.
Alright. Finally.
And I'm taking care of this. So we are with Guino.
Hey, babe. Hey, everyone.
Let's go. Now we are joining the beach where Ben is. And what's happening here is that Ben will start his swim across the Pacific Ocean. Welcome, guys. If you have any question, don't hesitate. I am Paul Lecomte. I am Ben's nephew. When he crossed the Atlantic, I was 8 years old. And 20 years later, he's now starting his journey across the Pacific Ocean. It's been a long ride, 7 years of preparation, and now we are almost there. We have our support boat, Seeker, waiting for Ben. And Ty is our driver today, our first mate.
It's going to take us half an hour to get in. So
Yeah.
It's a long stream, alright?
How are you, Ty?
I'm good.
How do you feel?
I feel good.
Feel good?
Yeah.
Good luck from Canada. Thank you, Frederick. And we have Gino, our cameraman, on board. How are you, Gino?
Pretty good. Trying to get situated here. It's a beautiful day on the water.
All right.
And, we're waiting on Ben. We're going to meet him soon. And
Yeah. So Ben is just there. We are trying to get here. There is a lot of currents.
yeah.
And so
you
how
come
long
back?
will it take him? Well, it's very hard to say. We've calculated that with his swimming speed and with the current, we think our estimation is it's gonna take between 6 to 8 months.
Until we get in.
Stephen Leonard, you ask, has anyone ever done this before? No one tried yet, and there is a good reason. It's because it's really hard to get to that point. It's been 7 years in the making.
Oh, don't fall over.
So to
Look
cross
at these big rocks.
Oh, look at these rocks. So what we want to avoid now is crashing the dinghy
Yeah.
before the beginning of the expedition.
No pressure. On
We are
live stream.
our boat Seeker here waiting for us. And the idea is to join Ben on this beach and escort him to the Pacific Ocean. San Francisco is just here. I don't know if you can see. It's 5,000 miles away from us. 5,000 miles, that's a pretty long way. Ben doesn't like to think about the whole distance. He's just gonna focus hour after hour,
Whoa.
day after day.
1,000 people.
Again, guys,
right
if
now.
you have any question, now is the time. Our goal here is to bring you in the middle of the ocean with us. So we will have live session. So everyone is a bit stressed today. There is a lot going on at the same time. Sorry if I have some problem of pronunciation. So I'm with Guini, our cameraman, Ty, and I'm Paul. And on discoverer,
Behind the rocks.
behind the
this is
rocks, you have
Discoverer.
our boat Seeker. You can see the mast. Total people on the boat, including Ben, we will be 9. So 9 people with a skipper. You have from Israel, Ty, our first mate from Australia, Gwynnie from the US, our cameraman, another cameraman called Mark. We'll have Maria from Chile, our research assistant, Max, our medic from Netherlands, and Lauren, our other medic from the UK. How is his skin gonna take all that salt and sun? Sharks? Question mark. That's a good question, Joshua. I don't really see the connection between sharks and salt and sun. Basically, Ben is wearing a wetsuit, a swim cap, fins, so his skin is not very exposed to the ocean. He will also have a lot of products that he will put on his skin to protect his skin. About the sharks, well, they are living here, so we are just going to be neighbors, I guess. We hope they won't get too close. But we have some device to repel the sharks without harming them, creating an electromagnetic field around the boat. And I encourage you to go on the website to learn more about all the different aspects of the expedition. Other questions, maybe, Guy? Good luck, but what is your schedule like as far as break time and meal time and when you go to sleep? So Gregory, we never sleep. Thank you for this question, Gregory. Well, he will swim 8 hours a day, but every 30 minutes we have the responsibility to stop him, give him some water, give him some liquid food. Everything is stored here in this box. We have all the food for the day, and it's basically bottles of liquid soup, of water, and of proteins to make sure he has the fuel he needs for the expedition and for the 8 hours of swim per day. When he goes back on the boat at the end of the day, he just sleeps, eats, and he gets back in the water the day after. So we are approaching the beach. You can see that there is a little bit of gathering around them.
We wait here, we go now.
We can go as close as possible if you can. Just be careful of the rocks, my friend. Does he wait out storms on the boat and then start from where he boarded the boat? Yeah, so we are tracking his position with a live GPS, and actually the live GPS is somewhere around the boat.
Yeah.
It's here. So this is our live tracker. This is what we will use to guide, to track Ben every mile of the way. So everyone is getting a bit excited. We have Max, our medic, on the kayak, and a gathering. I believe Ben is just next to this guy with the blue shirt. He's getting ready to swim. He won't be the only one to swim because his son Max is here, and Anna, his girl, are gonna swim with him the first 100 meters of the swim. So 7 years in the making, and today is the day. Ben is about to get in the water. He's answering some questions from the journalist. Ty, feeling about that?
About I don't know, I'm just worried I'm going to run over this streamer line. That's all I'm thinking about.
Yeah, so we try to don't eat any. Max, how are you?
Pretty stoked.
Excited?
Do this.
Yes. So Ben is answering some questions from the journalist. We are in Choshi, Japan. He's about to start his swim across the Pacific from Choshi, Japan to San Francisco. We think it's gonna take around 6 to 8 months, 8 hours of swimming per day, and a lot of ocean miles.
We heard from fishermen that there are a lot of big sharks this year around this area, more than they usually encounter. So they told us to be careful, but we should be fine, and yeah, we just can't wait. This morning.
Yeah, so the sharks, this is a pretty big concern, but we have a device to repel them. And again, if you make the count, they kill around 6 people a year. We kill 3 sharks a minute. 100 million sharks gets killed because of human activity each year. So who is the predator? Any question, guys? Don't hesitate. That's the time. We are still waiting for Ben. He's about to get in the water.
Oh, did you ask Raz if he left his jacket behind?
How is the weather will be? I hope you all don't face with big waves. Well, the weather is an interesting thing. We've been in contact with our weather team every day, and they told us that we might have a big system coming from the 11th to the 16th of June. And big systems meaning perfect storm or close to that. So we hope it's not going to be too big. If it's too dangerous, what we will do is we will just come back closer to Japan coast, mark his GPS location, and make sure he comes back to the exact same point where we start the swim again. Why is he doing this? That's a very good question. I don't know myself. It's a passion for him. It's like a part of himself. It's very hard to explain why he wants to swim across oceans. It's a very weird and crazy passion, but he always wants his swim to be bigger than just a swim. When he did the Atlantic in '98, he did that to raise funds for cancer research because his dad just died from cancer. And now his Pacific swim is going to focus on protecting our ocean and raising awareness on plastic pollution and other issues that are due to human activities. Other question, don't hesitate, guys. We are getting ready to have Ben getting the water. He's surrounded by journalists, and he has his 2 kids. I don't know if you see with the small hats, waiting for getting in the water with him. And there we go, Ben is starting. Finally, he's putting his feet in the water. 7 years of preparation. Today is the day. He is about to start his swim across the Pacific Ocean. So you can follow the swim on seeker.com and on our Facebook, Ben Lecomte the swim, Instagram, Twitter. There we go. Ben is entering in the water. Very emotional moment for him. So he is equipped with a wetsuit, fins, a swim cap, and goggles. And now he's putting his fins. Let's hope it doesn't fall in the water. That would be embarrassing. The last time he's putting his feet on land. Soon he will be detaching his fins and start swimming, and the next time he will touch land, hopefully, will be San Francisco in 6 to 8 months. So we have a camera crew around him. This is the guys from Nomadica. They are producing different forms, a mid-form weekly video on Seeker, weekly video on Discovery Channel, and a feature documentary to be released in 2019. So Ben is now attaching his goggles and his snorkel. It's the last piece of equipment he needs before going. Ty is getting ready to launch the dinghy, and basically Ben is gonna start to swim. We're gonna follow him with the dinghy and join the boat. You see the mast there? We're gonna go there. This is Anna and this is Max. His 2 children. They will do the first 100 meters with him. It's very important for Ben to share that with his kids. He is dedicating this swim to their future. What he wants to do is making sure that the ocean that we will leave them will be as sane as possible and as clean as possible. As a reminder, we are doing this swim to raise awareness on plastic pollution and on the impact we all have on the ocean. We will do scientific samples all the way for scientific partners, plastic samples, radioactivity samples, acidification samples. We will record mammals and marine life all around us to learn more about our ocean, but also learn more about how to protect it. Ben is now helping Max to put his fins to answer your question on the Guinness World Record, Krishna, this is the first time that someone is trying. So we are applying for 3 different records. First man to swim across the Pacific, longest journey swimming, and longest ocean stage swim. So if he makes it, he's gonna break hopefully 3 records. But this swim is not about records. This swim is about raising awareness for the impact we all have on the ocean. Another question, will you show some of the pollutions from AD? Yes, every day we will be sampling plastic with a net and we will show you what we collect. We already did some testing and it's pretty scary, aren't I?
So scary. We did some testing on the way to... Oh.
There we go, he's starting. Ben is starting his swim. And so Tai is gonna slowly approach. If you can try to get as close as possible, Tai, without killing his kids, that would be perfect. So you see that Max is leading the race. He's starting very strongly. So we have Max, 12 years old, Anna, 16 years old, and Ben. And Max is going a bit far. He doesn't stop. Max wants to go to San Francisco with his dad. So Ben is going to rescue his kid before starting the swim. Look at this sprint. That's pretty impressive. There we go. He's guiding him back. So we have Anna, Ben's daughter, Max, Ben's son, and Ben trying to orientate his kid as much as possible. So it's the first centimeters of the swim, the longest swim from Choshi, from Choshi to San Francisco.
Maxi.
So you see a drone filming, and now Ben, can you go closer, Tai?
Yeah.
Ben is talking to his kids.
Alright, going close.
He's trying to guide Max to make sure that he doesn't put his head in the rocks. And they keep going. This is the first meters of the swim from Choshi, Japan to San Francisco. So I don't know how far his children are gonna go, but at one point they are going to come back on the beach. It's gonna be a very hard time for Ben. The next time he will see his kids it's 6 to 8 months in San Francisco, and now Ben is saying goodbye to Max. Last hug before the swim. Next time they will see each other is in San Francisco. Bye guys! And now it's goodbye. See you in 6 to 8 months. So Ben!
Yep.
How is it going?
Nice.
Yeah?
It's been a while. It took some time, but here we are right now in the water and ready to go.
What do you feel?
Too many things that happen at once right now. It's difficult to describe it, but it's very, very exciting. Looking forward to the big crossing.
So let's start the swim.
Yeah, and me make sure that my kids made it okay to the...
Yes. So we are just waiting for Anna and Max to go back safely to the beach. And now Ben is starting the swim. The swim will be broadcasted on Seeker, Discovery Channel, Discovery Go, weekly updates, and also blog entries, a lot of data, scientific samples. Everything will be available online. You can also follow us with a tracker which will show the live position of Ben and the live position of the support boat. So we are tracking Ben at the moment, and you can see all that online. This is our tracker. It's going to track every single mile of the swim. Anna and Max are almost there, and Ben is just waiting for the big moment. It's the last time he sees kids before a long time before the trip. Our estimation is a duration of around 6 to 8 months, which is a long time. Says goodbye. And it's ready to start the swim from Choshi, Japan to San Francisco.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go!
Do you have the line in?
Yeah, we're ready to throw it in.
Ready to throw the line?
Where do you want to go in between them?
That was a bit soon. Chunk's probably clear from the murder.
Hold on.
That scared me then, Paulie.
I'm going to pull it. Hold on.
You're gonna what? Pull it away?
So Ben is adjusting his streamline to make sure he can follow the rib. So remember, he has no sense of direction in the water, so this pole attached to the dinghy will guide him. So underwater we have a line with different markers, bright colors, and that's what Ben will be following. Ben is always facing the bottom of the ocean. Happy, Ben? He looks pretty happy.
Nah, Paulie. You need to lash it at the front there.
Yeah.
You have to do it.
Can you do it? Do it, Winnie? Alright, and put your feet here, if possible. The swim is officially starting.
I can't believe it still. It's happening!
So, question for AD. He surely isn't just going out with all of you in a dinghy. Do you have a larger boat following you? That's a very, very smart question. No, we just have this kayak, basically, and this boat. No, just kidding. We are going to join Seeker, our support boat, 67-feet sailboat. So the first goal is to join her. We have a crew of 9 people. So 5 of them are waiting for us on the boat, on Seeker. Thank you, Amy, for good luck. Phil Sexton, hey, how are you, guy? The swim is starting. Max, our medic from Netherlands, is escorting, making sure that Ben doesn't get lost for the first miles. That would be embarrassing. And we have other people on the beach, so Ben's family and some journalists saying goodbye. So this is gonna be a long trip, and it's not only about swimming. So Gerald, where is he swimming to? Well, he's swimming to San Francisco. He's swimming from Choshi, Japan to San Francisco. There are sharks, question from Laurie. There are some sharks, but again, it's their environment. We are invading their environment. They are our neighbors, so we will try to respect them and make sure that they don't eat them. How will you avoid shark? Well, we have a device that creates a magnetic field. So when we think there is a risk of shark, we will put this device in the water and it will protect Ben in a 1 meter diameter. Watching from the Philippines, hello Carlo, how are you? Oh, Stephanie is already tired. I hope Ben isn't, because he has 7 hours left of swimming today. So again, to explain a bit more about the system, Ben swims 8 hours a day. Then at the end of the day, he comes back on the big boat. he will sleep, eat on the boat, and rest. And the day after, we come back to the same GPS location where he stopped the day before to make sure he swims every miles of the way. There is a lot of questions, guys. I'm sorry I cannot reply. Yes.
Hello.
Okay.
Do you mind swapping so Guino can like get some?
Yeah. So I'm gonna swap with our cameraman Greenie so we can have good shots. So Greenie.
You can sit on the bow. Guino can stay.
Yeah. Okay, I will sit on the back. Greenie is shooting some mid-form video series for us. And for Seeker. And so again, this swim is not only a swim, it's also a citizen science expedition. So every day we will collect samples on microplastic, microfiber, radioactivity, ocean acidification.
Watch out there. Sorry, my
And we try not to kill them if possible. So we are all we are all learning on the way.
I'm still not very good on the dinghy.
It's gonna be for us few weeks to get adjusted. There is a lot of different things that we still have to sort out, and yeah, it's gonna be a long learning curve. Our main goal here.
Many miles to figure it out.
We have 5,000 miles to figure it out. Our priority here is to support Ben, make sure he makes it safely from Choshi, Japan to San Francisco. And we also have another mission, which is very important for Ben, very important for the crew, is to collect scientific samples. We will collect more than 1,000 of scientific samples and create the first data set of its kind from one end of the ocean to the other, collecting plastic, collecting microfiber, collecting radioactivity samples, and learning more about the impact of plastic pollution, the impact of Fukushima accident, and a lot more that you can learn online. So I'm trying to look at the question. We have a drone. The drone is leaving us. Oh no, he's still here. Hello, drone. So again, we will share this story all the way with you from the middle of the ocean with mid-video series, weekly updates on Seeker, Discovery Go, and Discovery Channel. We will also share some blog entries. You will learn about how Ben is doing every day. You will have access to his journal online, access also to the crew journal to learn more about what is the life on board like. Is he wearing any wearables? I don't know what is wearables. You know what is wearables? W-E-A-R-B-S.
Wearables?
Wearables?
Is that a real thing? Or
Apparently.
Or
How do you get more supplies? That's a very good question, James. Well, the hard part of the preparation was to make sure that we leave Choshi, Japan with 100% autonomy for 6 months. So it was a very, very, very long path to get the boat ready and all 6 months worth of food, 6 months worth of fuel, and also designing a renewable energy system with solar and wind generation that will allow us to stay autonomous for 6 months in the ocean. If you have any question, guys, don't hesitate. Is this the same guy that swam across the Atlantic 20 years ago? Indeed. So Ben was the first man to swim across the Atlantic in 1998. I'm Paul, I'm his nephew, and I was 8 years old when he did that. I was waiting at the beach, and now I'm part of it. I'm starting the expedition with him, so it's a very special moment for me too. 20 years later, we are together and we are doing that all the way. Any other question, don't hesitate, guys. This is the beginning of the swim from Choshi, Japan to San Francisco. Now what we are doing is joining our bigger boat. You can see in the horizon some sails. There. This is our boat. This is our boat, Seeker.
Have you got the iPad?
I think you still have the iPad.
Oh.
So we need an iPad also to navigate and to track our position.
You sure it's not in the underneath me?
How does he avoid hypothermia? Well, you see, Max is here. He's one of our medics. We also have Lauren, and they are making sure that Ben doesn't fall into bad conditions. So we have several protocols to track his heartbeat, to track his body temperature, and the idea is to prevent that to happen. Obviously, we want to have hypothermia is one of the biggest risks for him, and there is also exhaustion. He needs to eat more than 8,000 calories a day, which is a big challenge on the nutrition side, because we have to figure out how to feed a man 8,000 calories in only 16 hours that he spent on the boat, eating and sleeping. Need a bigger boat, Steven. Yeah, exactly. This is not the only boat we have. So this is Discoverer. We didn't give a name to this kayak yet. If you have any idea, guys, don't hesitate. Give us some name. We have to name this kayak. So share some ideas, and the best idea will win. And so we'll put the name on the kayak. This is a yellow kayak, and so you see we are approaching slowly but surely Seeker, our support sailboat, 67 feet, still whole. How does he know how far he has gone or has to go? Well, we are the one on the dinghy taking care of that. So we are tracking his GPS position live, and every 30 minutes we will stop him so he can drink, he can rest a bit, and go back on the swim. We will stay flexible. Then, depending on the day, we swim less than 8 hours, and sometimes you can swim up to 10 hours if you feel good, if the conditions are good. Like today, conditions are ideal. No big wave for now, finger crossed, and it's pretty calm, very sunny, and a very enjoyable day today at Choshi, Japan. Other question, guys, I'm here for it. How long is that supposed to take? This is very, very hard to calculate. For one reason is that nobody ever tried. So we try to think about how to do a good estimation, and we have some references. So a French guy, Gérard Daboville, in the 90s started to cross the Pacific from the exact same town, Choshi, and it took him around 5 months to reach the west coast of USA. So we have that as a reference. It was on a rowing boat. And what we are trying to do also is working on the currents with our weather team and trying to understand the patterns, because the currents are a big, big help for Ben. He couldn't do a swim the other way. The reason why he's starting from Choshi, Japan, is because of the Kuroshio current. The Kuroshio current will push him and be a big help for him to reach the US. So to answer your question, between his swim speed, which is between 2 and 2.5 knots, and the currents, we estimate that the swim will last between 6 to 8 months, with Ben swimming 8 hours a day. How is he supposed to rest? Good question, Connor. Connor Martin, nice to meet you. Well, he rests every day. After his 8 hours of swim, he comes back on the boat. And on the boat, he will eat, he will sleep, he will eat, he will sleep again, he will eat again, he will sleep again, eat and sleep and eat and sleep. That's all he does when he is out of the water. The day after, we come back to the same GPS location and we drop Ben back in the water, so to make sure he swims every mile of the day. What about sharks? That's a good question. That's a question we have pretty much every 5 minutes. So the sharks are a concern, obviously, but what we have to understand here is that this is their environment, right? This is their house. So we are actually intruding their house, and we have to make sure that we are good neighbors. Obviously, we want to avoid Ben to get injured and beaten, so we have some device to create a magnetic field that will repel the shark if we think that we are in a risky area. The other way for us to track that is with the kayak or with the people on the dinghy to look around for shadows that are the shadows underwater. It's a good sign for shark presence. We also have flying drones if we are in a risky area to fly around and spot for sharks. And if there is any risk, well, then we'll go back on the boat and we'll wait for the situation to settle. Where is from? Well, Ben was born in France in 1964 or 1968. Yeah, because he's 51 today.
His birthday yesterday.
Yesterday was his birthday. Ben is 50.
2 days ago.
2 days ago. Oh, I'm a bad nephew. So he's 51 years old. And he's from France, but he's also American. He's been living in Texas, Austin for more than 25 years now. What sort of diet does one undertake before something like this? Well, the diet is very special for Ben. First, he avoids to eat sugar. It's been 7 years that he trains for that, and 7 years that he avoided eating sugar. The reason is he doesn't want to have peaks of energy. He really wants his body to sustain the same effort and the same heartbeat for a long time. So he wants to be able to drain into his reserve and to sustain that for a long time. And we have a lot of complements. So Ben will be eating the same food as the crew. We have a combination of cans and freeze-dried food. And the idea for him is also to eat way more than the crew. He will eat twice as much as the crew. And also we have some complements, cytosine and calories and shakes, different protein shakes, to make sure that we fuel him. One of the biggest traits. Oh, so we have Seeker. Seeker is currently leading a bigger boat. Hopefully they don't crash. So this is our support boat, 67-foot sailboat, Seeker. Ben is keeping. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Thank you guys for your. Thank you guys for your nice comments. What do you do about shark? I already answered the question a lot of time. So how long gonna take and how much gonna cost? Well, the answer is how long it's gonna take? Way too long. And how much gonna cost? Way already too much. So we think it's gonna take between 6 to 8 months. Obviously, it's only an estimation, as no one has tried before. And the cost, well, this is a long project, 7 years in the making. We had to acquire a boat. We had to acquire specific equipment to make sure that we will be 100% autonomous. So you can imagine that the costs are very high, and this is one of the reasons why Ben took so long to get ready. He was ready 7 years ago. He's like a lion in a cage. But it took 7 years to get to this point with the right equipment, the right amazing crew, guys, and the right setup to make sure he makes it from one end to the other. Don't hesitate to ask questions. And thank you for your comments, guys. Thank you for your support. What kind of food does he eat? Indian food? Well, we know that Indian food sometimes creates some gas problem, but Ben loves Indian food. And Greenie, I think you love Indian food too.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm alright, yeah, I like everything. I
Very
like
good.
my bacon cheeseburger.
Ah.
Most.
I'm not going to be having them for a
Oh, this is Gaspar. Wow, what a good question, Gaspar.
Gaspar!
Yeah, hey, Gaspar.
Gaspar!
There we go. What's his distance per leg? That's very hard to say. It will depend on the currents. We estimate average between 20 to 30 nautical miles a day, so 8 hours of swimming per day. What do you do about 60, 80 swells in storms? So what we do is we just brake, we hide in the boat, Ben obviously won't go out if it's too dangerous, and we'll just try to avoid bad weather to move out of the area and to come back when it's safer. The idea being that we have to drop in at a similar spot, so to make sure he swims every mile of the way. So now
he's got 20 minutes, I guess. So yeah.
I think we will prepare now for a small break for Ben, so he can drink.
Make first a drink.
Do you have a doctor on your team? Yeah, we have 2 doctors. So this is Max from Netherlands. Say hi, Max. So Max is one of our medics.
Hello, Internet.
And we also have Lauren on the big boat seeker to take care of him. So we give
him a drink.
2 medics. Now we will give him a drink. Do you want me to do it?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna open the magic box. You know what's your ass? Magic box. See, this is the magic box. And in the box we have some drink. Yeah, some drink.
Just a white bottle.
The white bottle.
It's
This one?
yeah.
Little break for Ben.
It's just water.
How do you feel, Ben? Oh, that's a good answer.
Still live on Facebook.
We are still live on Facebook. Do you have a message for your followers? Yeah, that's a good message.
Let me remove some sand in my booty. Yeah.
So Ben started at the beach. You don't want to keep the sand as a souvenir?
Nah.
Have you got the iPad?
That's alright.
No, I don't have the iPad.
Yeah. Okay.
The iPad is on seeker. All good, Max?
Yeah, perfect. Nice day out.
Very nice day out.
Good day for the
So
start.
we are getting
Very
closer
nice.
to Seeker, our support sailboat, 67 feet. What about pirates? There is not a lot of pirates in the North Pacific, and we hope we're gonna
We are the only ones.
meet a lot of people. But why though? Why does he swim? Well, Ben always swims for a reason. It's very hard to explain why he wants to swim. It's a weird passion, but it's part of him. He just knows that he has to do it. But he always wants his swim to be a change. And so what he wants to do is swim to raise awareness on plastic pollution and ocean, the impact we have on the ocean. Along the way, we will collect water samples, plastic samples, radioactivity samples from this boat, and we will contribute to the first data set of its kind from one end of the ocean to the other.
Write down when we stop.
If you come close to the boat, I'll give it to you.
Yeah. Perfect. Ready? I'll come out in front of the boat, right?
What's happening, Ty?
We're just going to get the iPad so I can have
Why
a
do
bit
you
more
need the
direction. Because I want to record when Ben stops his swims and stuff. Because we need to know all that for the Guinness World Record. Because we are legit. We are so legit. So we have to keep all that, a record of that. Plus, I want to know where to go.
Talking about record, can we check the FX, the yellow brick? So Ben is getting some rest.
Okay, it's saying it's on. It's tracking.
Okay.
It's really happening.
So we are
We don't have to start again.
We are tracking Ben using this device, and I'm just checking if we have everything. Yeah, that's perfect. So we can keep going, and you can follow us. So this tracker allows you to follow Ben's movement live. Don't hesitate if you ask questions. Why do this? Why not first? We do this to raise awareness on the impact we all have on the ocean. We do this to collect the first data set of its kind, to collect plastic, to collect radioactivity samples, to collect microfiber from one end of the ocean to the other, to show the impact we have on the ocean, and to create a positive change and encourage people to find solutions and to protect our blue planet. Will he get a break, like a nap? Thank you for your question, Sean. Well, he's getting a break like we just got a break. This was his break. just stop swimming for a few every 30 minutes. But at the end of the daily swim, what he will do is come back on the boat. Come back on the boat, eat, sleeps, and then go back in the water the day after. Thank you. Ma maman, so I have my mom following us. Hello maman, j'espère que tu vas bien, je te fais des gros bisous. Je t'aime maman. So, hello.
Hello.
Can you say hello to my mom?
Hello, Polish mom.
Hey, Ma.
So, Ben is keeping. So, if you have a message for Ben, by the way, don't hesitate. I will share the message on his next break. Where is he from? He's from France. Was born in France, and he's been living in Texas for more than 25 years. So he's French American. Yeah, 8,000 calories a day is a lot, man. Carlos says it will be awesome to see a great shark jump out of the water and take a bite. It will be awesome for the documentary. Gwynnie, you would love it.
Yeah, that would hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
I'm very good friends with Ben. I know him for 7 years. We started working on the project, and then the crew gotten bigger and bigger, and I'm so glad Paul got on the board, Ty got on the board. I mean, we're a great team. We're gonna make this right. It's gonna be awesome.
So no on the sharks, please.
No on the sharks.
No on the sharks.
No on the shark, so please guys.
That was Queenie's answer, please.
And by the way, you have a shark tracker on Discovery Go. You can follow the sharks movement live. Hopefully they will stay away from them. But little quiz, little trivia. Do you know how many people get killed by shark every day? Let's answer, guys. It's a trivia. Oh, a lot of questions. I'm sorry. So many things. So how many humans get killed by shark every year, do you think? What is the time goal in mind? So it's around six people per year gets killed by shark. 100 million sharks get killed by people. So we are the predators. Huh? Thank you, Joshua, for your help. We will keep you involved the whole way. You will be able to follow this adventure every step of the way. From Choshi, Japan to San Francisco. The swimmer, so Sveltana, CA, the swimmer is called Ben Lecomte. He's a long distance swimmer. He was the first man to swim across the Atlantic 20 years ago in 1998. What is happening, Brenda Lee? Well, the swim is happening. Bra, bra, bra. The swim from Japan to San Francisco, 5,000 miles. Ben is trying to be the first person to swim across the Pacific.
There's our boat.
I agree with you, Stormy. Humans are a greater danger to shark. And you can see that we are approaching our support boat, Seeker. Seeker is a 67-foot boat.
I think I'm just gonna go this direction. Just probably out there somewhere. Yeah, I think that way maybe.
So the idea here is to head east, obviously. We want a straight line to San Francisco. The idea is to follow the currents. So we are in contact with our weather team on a daily basis. They will tell us where to go and how to follow the currents. I think we are escorted by the Coast Guards. There are some big boats around us. It's nice to feel safe. So Japanese people have been amazing. They've been welcoming us. They've been helping us all the way, being very, very polite, very understanding, and their welcome was overwhelming, really. So guys, if you wonder if you should go to Japan, definitely go. We didn't have a lot of time to visit, but the few things we saw were just amazing. How is this even possible? Well, I don't know. We don't know. We're gonna find out if it's possible or not. Thank you, John, for this comment. Again, guys, if you have any question, don't hesitate to. This is the longest live stream for the swim. How many hours a day will he swim? How long will he rest in between? Ben will swim 8 hours a day, more or less, depending on the condition. And he will rest the rest of the time.
7-1.
Yeah, VHF channel 7.1.
Okay, VHF channel
Sorry,
channel 7.1. How do you feel, Ben?
Very good.
Yeah, the first miles are okay?
Yeah, I would be swimming more if you were stopping less. All right, then. Get going, he says.
Let's go. Let's get going. Is the streamline okay, Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, perfect. Let's keep going. So I'm gonna activate our VHF. VHF. They have the VHF.
No, we passed one down. Sorry, Ben, we're just organising. So, don't let you run you over.
So guys,
Paulie, sorry live stream, I'm taking this. You need to get the VHF, it should be down there. It should be in the... There we go, look, I can film. I'm not as good at commentary though. But that's Ben, that's what he looks like in the water when he swims. Sorry, and that's what he looks like when I almost like run him over because I'm trying to do a live stream and guide this boat. So, multitasking. Oh, 2,500 people listening to this. That's no pressure. That's no pressure.
Follow us on Seeker.com and Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook, Ben Lecomte, the swim. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, that's no bueno. Alright, I'm going to have to go get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we kind of have to go get the vehicle.
so we need the radio. The radio is still on the boat, so we are going to go back on the boat.
That was a bit of a boo-boo.
That's part of the excitement of the start.
Alright. Uh-oh, Ben. Ben. We have to get the VHF back on the boat.
Thank you guys. Thank you for this. Thank you for following us.
That's probably the
Remember, you will be able to follow us all the way from Choshi to San Francisco.
We're winding up the
We will be bringing you in the middle of the ocean. We will be sharing daily updates online, weekly updates on Seeker and Discovery Go, Discovery Channel. We have an awesome filming crew here. We'll be recording all the way. And also online we will be sharing Ben's journal. Hello Ben. Ready?
Hey guys.
He just cannot wait to start, I think. And the journal, all our scientific results. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you for following. And we'll see you next time in the middle of the ocean. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Say bye, Ben.